The dungeon's secret in the heart of the ancient kingdom of Aldoria, beneath the towering spires of the royal castle, lay a dungeon that had long been the subject of fear and fascination. The castle, perched atop a rugged hill, commanded a view of the sprawling city below and the vast forests beyond. But it was the dungeon, shrouded in mystery and legend, that held the darkest secrets of the kingdom. The dungeon was a labyrinthine maze of cold stone walls and iron bars, a place where light scarcely penetrated and the air was thick with the scent of damp earth. It was said that no one who entered the dungeon ever saw the light of day again. Yet, it was not only the prisoners who were confined there that gave the dungeon its fearsome reputation. Whispers of hidden treasures, ancient curses, and restless spirits swirled through the corridors of the castle, captivating the imagination of all who heard them. Among those drawn to the dungeon's mysteries was a young scholar named Elara. Elara had always been fascinated by the history and legends of Aldoria. Her thirst for knowledge and her unyielding curiosity had led her to the castle library, where she spent countless hours poring over ancient manuscripts and forgotten tomes. It was there that she first encountered references to the dungeon's secret, a powerful artifact hidden deep within its depths, capable of altering the fate of the kingdom. Determined to uncover the truth, Elara sought an audience with the king. King Alaric, though skeptical of the legends, was intrigued by Elara's passion and intelligence. He granted her permission to explore the dungeon, assigning a group of trusted guards to accompany her on the perilous journey. Armed with a map she had painstakingly reconstructed from various sources, Elara descended into the dungeon with her escorts. The air grew colder and the shadows deeper as they ventured further into the maze. The flickering torchlight cast eerie shapes on the walls, and the sound of dripping water echoed through the corridors. As they moved deeper into the dungeon, Elara felt a growing sense of unease. She could almost hear the whispers of the past, faint and indistinct, carried on the cold drafts that swept through the passageways. Her guards, though stalwart and brave, exchanged nervous glances, their hands never straying far from their swords. After hours of navigating the labyrinth, they arrived at a massive iron door, its surface covered in intricate runes. Elara's heart pounded with excitement and fear. She had studied the ancient language of the runes, and she knew that this door guarded something of great significance. She carefully traced the runes with her fingers, muttering incantations she had memorized from her research. With a groan, the door slowly creaked open, revealing a chamber bathed in a faint, otherworldly glow. At the center of the chamber stood a pedestal, upon which rested a small, ornate box. The box was adorned with precious gems and intricate carvings, and it seemed to pulse with a soft, inner light. Elara approached the pedestal with reverence, her eyes wide with wonder. She reached out and gently lifted the box, feeling its weight and the power that emanated from it. As she did, a low rumble echoed through the chamber, and the temperature seemed to drop even further. Suddenly, a voice filled the chamber, deep and resonant. "Who dares disturb the sanctity of this place?" Elara turned to see a figure materialize from the shadows. It was an ancient spirit, tall and imposing, with eyes that glowed like embers. The spirit's presence filled the chamber with a palpable sense of dread. "I am Elara, a scholar of Aldoria," she replied, her voice steady despite her fear. "I seek the truth about the artifact that lies within this box. Our kingdom faces great peril, and I believe this artifact holds the key to our salvation." The spirit regarded her with a mixture of curiosity and solemnity. This artifact, the Heart of Aldoria, was created long ago to protect the kingdom in times of dire need. But it comes with a price. Its power can save, but it can also destroy. Are you prepared to accept the consequences of wielding such power? Elara hesitated, her mind racing. She had come so far, driven by a desire to uncover the truth and help her people. But the weight of the spirit's words gave her pause. She knew that great power always came with great responsibility. "I am prepared," she said finally, her voice resolute. "I will use the Heart of Aldoria wisely, for the good of the kingdom." The spirit nodded, a faint smile playing at the corners of its lips. "Very well, Elara. The fate of Aldoria now rests in your hands. Use the heart wisely, and may it guide you in your time of need." With those words, the spirit faded into the shadows, leaving Elara and her guards alone in the chamber. She carefully placed the box into her satchel and turned to leave the dungeon, her heart heavy with the knowledge of the responsibility she now bore. As they made their way back to the surface, Elara couldn't help but feel a sense of foreboding. She had uncovered the dungeon's secret, but she knew that her journey was far from over. The Heart of Aldoria was a powerful artifact, and its true potential had yet to be revealed. Back in the light of day, Elara presented the heart to King Alaric, who listened intently to her account of the spirit's warning. The king, wise and discerning, understood the gravity of the situation. Together, they vowed to use the heart's power judiciously, to protect the kingdom and ensure its prosperity. In the days that followed, Aldoria faced many challenges, but with the guidance of the heart and the wisdom of its leaders, the kingdom weathered every storm. Elara continued her studies, her reputation as a scholar and advisor growing with each passing day. The dungeon, once a place of fear and mystery, became a symbol of the kingdom's resilience and the enduring power of knowledge and courage. And so, the legend of the dungeon's secret lived on, a reminder of the sacrifices made and the wisdom gained in the quest for truth and justice.